The best thing in the world is to see parents smiling. And the next best thing is to know the reason behind that smiling is you. Dear students, today I am going to narrate the very nice story written by the great writer Ruskin Bond titled The Cherry Tree. The cherry tree revolves around the concept of duty, responsibility, perseverance, and pride. The story starts with a little boy named Rakesh who lived with his grandfather in the small town of Masuri. For the farming purpose, his parents lived in the deeper part of the mountain, which was not connected with the modern facilities like hospitals, schools, etc. So he lived with his grandfather, and every day he used to go to school from there. One day, while coming from the school, he buy the bunch of cherries from the market. And till he reached home, he was left with only 3 cherries. Then he thought that he should plant the cherry seed in the garden. And he rushed and digged the ground with a spade and planted the cherry seed in the corner of the garden so that it should be protected by wind and storm. And then he forgets. Now he is busy in listening story from his grandfather, and in return he used to read newspaper for his grandfather. Meanwhile, the cherry seed continues to grow. Winter passes, spring arrives. One day Rakesh notices the cherry twig with 1 or 2 leaves. He was very happy to see it. He realized that this is that cherry seed that he has planted year back. He ran to his grandfather and he said that, "Grandfather, please come with me. I want to show you the cherry twig." And his grandfather saw the cherry twig and he was also very happy. He advises Rakesh to look after the cherry twig and to take care of it properly and to water it properly. Rakesh's interest is stopped. He first of all he circles the plant with the pebbles so that it should be protected. Then he started watering it daily. Every morning, when he wakes up, first of all he goes and sees the plant that it has grown up or not. He wanted that cherry tree should grow faster and faster, but he was very disappointed by the slow growth rate of the plant. Monsoon approaches and the cherry tree starts growing faster and faster. This summer he had to go to his parents' house. There he helps his parent in farming and in planting the crop. By the end of the monsoon, he is back with his grandfather. Now, the cherry tree has grown up to his chest. He was very happy to see that. One day he notices an insect on the tree. He doesn't want to show it because he thinks an insect the tree's first friend. Next day he witnesses a hairy caterpillar feeding on the cherry leaves. He howled and he just picked it up and put it on the ground to protect the cherry leaves. One day, by chance, a goat came inside the garden and eats all the leaf of the cherry tree. When Rakesh came from the school, he was very sad. He started crying. But grandfather consoles him that again, leaf will come. Don't cry. my child. And now winter comes, and the cherry tree bulks under the weight of the falling snow. The road of the Missouri was blocked due to the heavy snowfall. The grandfather was very frustrated because he was not getting any newspaper to read. He was very upset. And now spring comes, and by this time the cherry tree grows up to his head. He is very happy. He is more and more attached to it. One day his grandfather notices a pink flower on the tree. He is very happy. He calls Rakesh and asks him that see that pink flower that has come out. It was just like a miracle for Rakesh. Rakesh was very happy. Now he was more and more attached to the tree. By next summer, there was more pink flower. And now the little cherry seed has become the fruit bearing tree. And there was a fruit on the tree. Rakesh was very happy. He went and plucked the cherry from the tree and had it. It was sour. He said to his grandfather that this is not the taste that I had. His grandfather consoles him and say that by next year it will be a very tastier cherry. Now one day, now the tree has grown up. Now one day, grandfather was lying under the tree, and Rakesh also come, and he asked that grandfather, please let me know why this tree is only special. Grandfather looks at him and he answers that this is special because of your effort to nurture it and to take care of it. Rakesh looks at the leaf and the stem and thinks that this is his own creation. Rakesh was so mesmerized that he thought and considered it to be the manifestation of God. He thought that this is the way the God thinks about his creation. So students, the bond between Rakesh and the cherry tree tells about the bond between parent and the child. This is how the parents take care and nurtures their child. So students, respect your parents, love your parents and listen to them. Thank you.